All right, I've been yapping about timeline jumping. So what is timeline jumping? Not the fluffy TikTok version where you blink and end up rich, healed, glowing in a new reality overnight. I'm talking real, grounded, energetic timeline work. Timeline jumping is when your frequency shifts so much, your outer reality has to recalibrate to match the new you. But here's the kicker. Most people don't even realize they've jumped because it's not instant, it's subtle, and it can feel uncomfortable as hell. You might feel foggy, detached, like you don't belong in your life anymore because guess what? You don't. Not the old one, you've shifted, but your mind and energy are still adjusting. Tuning. Think of it like walking through the door, but still hearing echoes from the last room. You're in a new space, but some of your energy is still catching up. And that's when old people, patterns, and triggers show up to see if you're really done with that frequency or if you're going to plug back in. So if your life's been weird, emotional, or even a little glitchy, don't assume you're regressing. You might have just jumped timelines and your system is still updating. Basically tuning into the right frequency, 111 on the timer as I say that, so that's confirmation. You're just basically recalibrating your whole system. You control alt deleted old programming, which cleared up space on your motherboard, so to speak, to make room for new information and new downloads to come in. So the more healing you do, the more letting go you do, the more control alt delete you do of your system and clear out old energy. When I do this with my hands, I'm clearing energy too. So if you want to accept energy clearing, just say yes. But point of the matter is when you make room for new, it's just like clearing out your bedroom or your house. If you bring in more shit without getting rid of things, what do you turn into? You become a hoarder. You need to spring clean your house. You need to move things so you can make room for new. That goes the same with your internal world. We come programmed with a bunch of shit that doesn't even belong to us. So how about you start doing the healing work, loving on yourself so you can timeline shift, change your frequency. Change your frequency, vibrate higher. The higher you vibrate, the magic's there. That's when you see the angel numbers and the synchronicities and all that fun stuff. Those syncs, that's your higher self. That's your higher self giving you breadcrumbs. Like your Hansel and Gretel, like follow the breadcrumbs down your path. Like that's your higher self literally communicating to you. Your intuition is your higher self communicating to you. Once again, simulation. Think of this as a video game. Your higher self is somewhere else with a remote control, controlling. How? By giving you signs in your everyday life. A lot of us are just not aware because we're living in our heads, listening to other programming and BS. So that's why it's important to slow down, clear the clutter so you can hear the intuition and the downloads that are coming in, so it can help lead you down the path and the journey that you came here to do. Because once we come here, they want us so distracted and far off our path that we're just miserable. We didn't come here to be miserable. So let's change our frequency like a little radio tuner. If you don't like the music that you're hearing, what do? You change. You don't like what you're watching, what do? You change. All right, so you don't like what you're seeing, what do? You got it, you change. Like, come on, folks. So if this resonates with you, give me a like, give me a follow, show me some love. If you got a question, drop it in the comments and I'll do my best to, explain it in my colorful way, because I am going to resonate with certain people and I am going to awaken certain people and get them going, what did she just say? So stay tuned for more. 420 as I'm ending this.